I just want to take an opportunity to share a little bit about my story, share a little bit about where I'm coming from, why I might be asking you for some money to, kind of sacrifice a little bit for something that you don't know anything about. Um, so, for one thing, let me just tell you a little bit about the overnight. Um, the overnight is uh, ultimately, it's a fundraiser for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention to raise money for the amazing work that they do. They do everything, prevention work, awareness work. They are into education. They help survivors of suicide. They are constantly just trying to get people to understand that we can stop suicide if we work together. I know this seems like a radical idea, and it seems like something that is maybe not possible in today's society, especially given the epidemic that suicide is. Um, but it is possible, and it starts with us. It starts with one at a time. Us making the decision to put $5 aside, or to put $30 aside, or to put however much aside, and to say, you know what, I'm going to choose to believe in this cause, and I'm going to choose to believe that my $5 is going to make a difference. Because, yeah, it's $5. It's not, 100, it's not 1,000, it's not, 15,000. But you know what? $5 makes a huge difference, because if you give $5 and then your neighbor gives $5 and then maybe the guy across the street gives $5, like, this all adds up. It's not something that is just you solely. Like, it's a community effort, it's a community based thing. And I can sit here and I can tell you story after story. I could tell you about, the time when, I called the National Suicide Hotline, as I was driving home from school one day, and I was afraid I was gonna run my car into the viaduct in the middle of the street. Or I could tell you, stories about how I had my suicide letters written, and how if it weren't for some annoying little girl on the plane in Lithuania, that I probably would have gone through with it. Or I could tell you, story about how I sat in the parking lot at, the Kohl's parking lot when I lived in Georgia, and was on the phone with my friend Lauren for hours, as I just sat there and I wept because I was afraid and just terrified to go back to my apartment, because I knew that back in my apartment there were knives and there were scissors and there was other ways that I could injure myself, and I couldn't say that I would be safe that night. I could tell you story after story about things that have happened to me, or things that I've overcome, and it's all great and all, but the thing is, I need you. I need you just like everybody else needs you, because this can't stop without your help. Suicide is not going to stop without the community effort. I know it's this taboo topic that everybody likes to just brush under the table and not talk about and pretend like it's not an issue. But the thing is, it is an issue and is affecting everybody. Everybody. I can almost guarantee that somebody who has either committed suicide, has thought about suicide, or maybe even you have been in that position. Think about it. Pray about it. Just, I ask you to really just consider what this $5 or what this $30 really means to the overarching, campaign and goal of ending suicide. This isn't just about donating $30 for my birthday. Like, yeah, that'd be the greatest birthday gift you could give me, would be to donate $30 to this cause and to help me reach my goal. But you know what? It's not about my birthday. It's about the people you're saving because you're choosing to partake in that campaign. And it's not about the $5 that you're giving me because that's affordable and that's a Starbucks that you can, put aside for a day. It's about the campaign and what it stands for. And what it stands for is Five for the fight to end suicide. So I really firmly believe that we can do this and that we can do it as a team. So I'm just asking you to come alongside and be a part of my team. More than anything else, just be a part of my team. Consider joining and supporting me in my efforts financially. And if it really is impossible for you to do so, I really just ask that you continue to join me and support me throughout this fundraising process and support me as I prepare to take the steps necessary to do this walk. It's not going to be easy for me by any means. My knees can already feel it, and they're already screaming at me, and I'm only like 60 miles in. This is a 16 to 18 mile walk. This is not something that's going to be easy for me or for anybody involved. So if you just keep us in your thoughts and your prayers, and you just remember that, why we're doing what we're doing, I would just absolutely love for this to be something that stays in the forefront of your mind. So I just thank you. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to email me. You can email me at hello@DAINANORUSIS.com. So that's hello@DainaMauritius.com. And I'll get your email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm doing my best to try to keep up with stuff, and I'm doing my best to try to keep people educated on what's going on and to keep you guys knowledgeable about what's happening. The walk is in May, and I'm, starting the workout. I'm starting to do the work that's necessary to get me prepared to go there. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to go to iamdaina.com. So that's iamdaina.com, and click on the tab that says the overnight. You'll hear a little bit more about my story, as well as hear the campaigns that I'm offering right now. There's $30 for 30 years that I've been around, so for my birthday. And then there's $5 for the fight. So $5 for the fight to end suicide. I'm also going to be selling t-shirts, so keep your eyes peeled for when that happens, and I'll make sure to let you know. So I just thank you for your time and for listening this far. And like I said, this is a community effort. This is something that needs to take place on a level that's greater than just me and greater than just you. We need to get together and we need to make this something that's big, make this something that's possible, and let people know that they're never alone, they're never forgotten, and they're always enough. Thank you.